I think in terms of shape, Di Matteo and Benitez are actually very similar. They both prefer 4-2-3-1. I think the difference is in how they execute that. Di Matteo at the start of the season moved Chelsea to a much more attacking style, much closer passing style, using Azar on the left, Oscar in the middle and Mata on the right. Immediately we've seen Benitez has started to change that. The game against Fulham, he brings in Bertrand on the left, leaves Mata on the bench. What that means is that there's more protection for the fullbacks. What we saw earlier in the season was that while that Trident were playing some lovely passing moves, going forward Chelsea looked fantastic, but the two wide players in that three didn't really track back, and that means there's a big space in front of the fullback that other teams can exploit. I think the other major difference is in the two in midfield, the holding two. Benitez, I think, wants them to sit much deeper. He wants them to be much tighter. That actually allows the fullbacks to come forward. It's not necessarily a negative thing. It's a shape issue. And of course, if the fullbacks do come forward, that helps block up the space on the wings as well. And I think the other intriguing thing from the first week of Benitez's reign is that immediately he's brought in Oriol Romeu, the Spaniard, to play there in that holding role. He's a much better passer, I think, than either Ramirez or Mikel. Benitez seems to prefer a passer, I guess, in the way Xabi Alonso played for Liverpool, that Romeu will sit there, he'll play passes, and you have Ramirez still doing a shuttling role, but it is just a little bit more compact, it is a little bit tighter there. Fernando Torres, I think, is the big problem at Chelsea. The shape issues, I don't think Di Matteo was a million miles from getting it right. He talked about balance a lot, and he obviously was aware what the issues were. And it's a question of just moving towards that. Benitez seems to be starting from the other extreme. He's starting from defensiveness rather than an attacking system. He's not somebody you can bounce the ball off. He's not somebody who needs to work in small spaces. He's somebody who really is great on the counter-attack and needs the ball in front of him. I don't honestly see with this Chelsea squad how they can adapt their style to play like that. And I really don't think, given the quality in the rest of the squad, they should adapt their style to a play like that. I think it was a very, very ill-advised purchase. And I think probably Chelsea have to cut their losses. They have to bring in a centre-forward who's more suited to their way of playing. And I think from Torres' point of view, he needs a break, he needs a new start. Because things have gone incredibly badly wrong. He seems to just slunk into this depression, and probably a break is the only way to try and come out of that.